So this woman did BBL because of her husband, and now she can't have any children. So this woman, her name is Kamsi. This girl was living her best life. She has her own job, she has her own car, and can afford what she needs. But she's married to this guy called Emeka, and everything is going well until Emeka starts disturbing her. This man starts telling her, Kamsi, you need to improve your body. He's showing her all these Instagram girls with their curvy curves, telling her how much better she would look with a Brazilian butt lift. Kamsi knows her body is perfectly fine, but Emeka keep pushing and pushing. He's telling her that if she does this surgery, it will love her even more. It will show her off everywhere. She will have all of him. This man literally knelt down and cried, begging her to do this BBL thing. Kamsi's mother warns her against it. She tells her not to touch her body because of a man. But Kamsi loves her husband so much that she agrees to do it. So, she travels to Turkey for the BBL. She spent almost 8 million naira on this surgery. They suck fat from her stomach and her side and pump it into her backside. The pain is something else. She cannot sleep on her back for weeks. But after everything, Kamsi is looking like a whole Instagram model. People are turning their heads on the streets. Emeka is so proud. He's taking pictures with her everywhere they go. He's posting her on his WhatsApp status every single day. For the first time in years, Kamsi feels like she's enough for her husband. 4 years pass and something else starts happening. Kamsi's period starts becoming irregular. Sometimes she doesn't see it for 2 months. Sometimes it comes twice in 1 month. She and Emeka has been trying to get pregnant since they got married 6 years ago, but nothing is happening. So they decided to go see a doctor. The doctor tells them that the BBL surgery has caused internal scarring around Kamsi's reproductive organ. The way they sucked fat from her lower stomach damaged some tissues close to her womb area. This scarring is affecting her ovulation, making it difficult for her to get pregnant naturally. Kamsi just starts crying right there in the doctor's office. The same surgery she did to make her husband happy is now blocking her own chance of becoming a mother. So they start trying IVF. The first cycle cost them 2.5 million. It fails. Second cycle cost another 2.5 million. It fails again. Third cycle, Emeka is getting impatient, but they try again. And this time, it fails again. The IVF is doing terrible things to Kamsi's body. The hormones are making her gain so much weight. She goes from a size 10 to a size 16 in 6 months. All those expensive clothes she bought to show off her BBL body are hanging in her wardrobe. Her face breaks out with serious acne. Her skin texture changes completely. She's looking at herself in the mirror and she cannot recognize the woman staring back at her. After the third failed IVF, Emeka tells her it's not paying anymore. So Kamsi starts using her savings. 4th cycle, 5th cycle, 6th cycle, 7th cycle, and nothing is working. And her account is getting empty. Then one evening, Emeka sits her down in their bedroom and gives her an ultimatum that shocked her. He tells her that he cannot keep waiting. Either we get divorced or I find someone else to carry my children for me and bring them home. I need a son to carry my name. He tells her. Kamsi suggests surrogacy. Maybe they can find someone else to carry their baby using her eggs and his sperm, but Emeka refuses. This is the same one who used to kneel down and beg her for a BBL. 2 months later, Emeka comes home with a young girl. This girl is pregnant for him. He says, this is Aduni. She is carrying my child. She has to respect her as the second wife. This stranger walks into her home and moved into the guest room, but within days, she has taken over the kitchen and the house. She also has all of Emeka's attention. This girl mocks Kamsi every day. She mocks her body and blames her for not having a child. And Emeka always laughs with her. It is well. Kamsi is watching her own husband turn against her. When she tries to talk to him about how Aduni is treating her, he tells her, you should learn from her. Maybe if you hadn't cut your body, you would be like her. Can you imagine? Hey! Emeka turns to Kamsi and says something that breaks her completely. He tells her that she's always trying to be what she is not. He tells her that she cuts her body just to look like someone else, and now she's taking drugs just to get pregnant. This is when Kamsi realized that her husband is not just indifferent to her pain. He actually blames her for every single thing that has gone wrong in their marriage. The same man who pressured her into getting the BBL in the first place is now using that surgery as an evidence that she is fake and unworthy. For weeks, Kamsi spends nights researching her condition online. She discovers other women with similar BBL complication. She starts writing in the journal her mother gave her, documenting everything that has happened to her. When Emeka demands that she cook special meal for Aduni because, she's pregnant, Kamsi quietly starts packing her things instead. Then this happens. Kamsi walks into the living room where Emeka and Aduni are planning nursery decoration for the twins. She looks at both of them and says, Emeka, you begged me to cut my body to please you. You cried, you knelt down, you promised me heaven and earth. Now, the same body you improved cannot give you what you wanted, and you are blaming me for nothing. She turns to Adini, and you, mocking a woman playing like it's entertainment. I used to be like you once, young and foolish, thinking I understood everything. Kamsi drops her house key on the center table and walks out with her suitcase. As she's leaving, she can hear Adini laughing and telling Emeka, thank God that fake woman is finally gone. Oh. 6 months later, Kamsi is living in a modest flat in Maryland, Lagos. She's working as a freelance marketing consultant, and slowly her body is returning to normal. She has lost the IVF weight naturally, her skin is clearing up, and most importantly, her spirit is coming back. She has been seeing a therapist, and through medical consultation, she's learning about reconstructive procedure that might help her fertility in the future. One morning, Kamsi is standing in front of her bathroom mirror, and instead of avoiding a reflection like she used to, she actually looks at herself properly. She touches the scars from the BBL, and not with shame anymore, but as a reminder of a lesson learned the hard way. She video calls her mother, Mama, you were right. I should have loved myself the way God made me. Then something interesting happens. Kamsi received a message from her lawyer. Emeka wants to reconcile. For what? Apparently, Aduni has left him for a richer, younger politician in Abuja, and she has taken both children with her. The lawyer explains. He said he realized now that you were a good wife and he made a mistake. Kamsi reads this message and smiles sadly and does something that would have been impossible for her 6 months ago. She blocks Emeka's number without responding. Then she opens her laptop and starts typing. She's starting a blog called Natural Naija Woman, where she plans to share her stories and support other women who are being pressured into cosmetic procedure. Her first post is titled, I almost lost myself trying to be perfect for someone else. And guess what, guys? Within hours, the post went viral. Messages are pouring into her inbox from women who have been through similar experiences. For the first time in years, Kamsi feels like she has found her purpose again. Our lesson for today is this, guys. Never let anyone, not even the man you love most in this world, convince you that your natural body is not good enough. If a man truly loves you, he will love you exactly as God made you. Anyone pressuring you to cut yourself, inject yourself, or change yourself to fit their fantasy is not loving you. They are loving an idea of what they want you to become. I hope you had that stuck in your head. Thank you, guys. Bye.